What's up, everybody? It's your man, KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So, Rolando Romero, 15 wins, 1 loss, no draw. 13 wins by way of knockout. One time he was knocked out when he took on Javante Tank Davis um, in December of 2022? Yeah, something like that. Man, that hit landed so hard, even I forgot. His last outing was against Ismael Barroso. I know there was a lot of conflicting stories about the age of Ismael Barroso. How old is he really? It was stories that, he's 40 years old, but he got a 27-year-old son. Anything's possible, I guess. But I don't know. Neither here nor there. In that fight, Rolly Romero was dropped in the third round. He seemed to be losing on the judges' scorecards, but he ended up getting a ninth round TKO stoppage over Ismael Barroso. Referee Tony Meeks made a statement after the fight, saying that from his view, Barroso was taking um, a little bit of damage, and he didn't seem to have it, kind of like in his eyes what he was looking at. So he stopped the fight. A lot of people, including myself, were like, what? He stopped the fight? I mean, he just now started getting hit because Barroso seemed to be winning that fight. Now, that fight was for the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship, 140 pounds. And Rolly Romero picked up that strap. He is now an official world champion. But as of right now, he has been declared the champion in recess by the WBA, seeing as how he has not fought since they fought earlier this year. And I guess he finally got his medical issues relayed over to the WBA, and they declared him champion in recess. When that happens, Ismael Barroso will now be taking on Davies. Ismael Barroso, let me remind you guys, he's 24 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, 22 big wins by way of knockout. So he's a pretty good puncher. Okay? 22 KOs and 24 wins. That's rather really good. Davies is 25 wins, 2 losses, no draws, with 18 wins by way of knockout. So he's a fairly decent puncher as well. He's younger, and he's a fairly decent puncher. He last fought Lewis Ritson in March. He got a 9th round TKO stoppage in that fight. So these guys seem to be coming to want to bang with each other. At least that's what I'm hoping for. This will be on the undercard. They will be fighting each other, for I guess it's interim title status, since Rolly is the champion and now champion in recess. So this is going to be for the WBA Junior Welterweight interim title. And this will be on the undercard December 2nd of Ryan Garcia versus Oscar Duarte. Hope I said that right. Yeah, so for Barroso, I'm actually happy that he's getting a second chance, because I feel like that fight with Rolly Romero was stopped way too soon, as everybody else believes and feels the same way. Davies, I believe, he was supposed to have a fight with Rolly Romero, but the deal with his medical clearance or his injury that he has right now put that fight on pretty much the back burner. So now they both get a chance to fight, and they get a chance to fight each other for junior welterweight, you could kind of say supremacy because this guy, the champion, he's just not active or won't be active probably until early to mid next year. With all that said, what is next for Rolly Romero? When he comes back, will he face the winner of these two fighters? There are fighters like Regis Ruguru Prograis, who said if he wins against um, Devin Haney December 9th, he's looking to make big fights with bigger names. Bigger names, you could kind of say popularity wise, Rolly would be one of those. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez, another junior welterweight champion. He's a bigger name. Ryan Garcia, who's not a champion, but he's also a bigger name. You got he could probably get a potential rematch with Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, excuse me, with Josh Taylor. But he did say he wouldn't mind fighting Rolly Romero because he is a big, he draws a big crowd and he has a bigger name. So he wouldn't mind fighting Rolly Romero. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight either. Two kind of good thumpers and made the best man stand tall. But needless to say, that's neither here nor there. We'll have to wait and see how that comes about. But Rolly Romero versus Ismael Barroso. Rolly Romero. Um, he's on champion recess. We got Ismael Barroso versus Ohari Dave. December Davies, I believe that's how you say it. December 2nd, undercard on Ryan Garcia versus Oscar Duarte. That's all I got for you guys. Drop a comment. Let's talk about this. I want to know what you guys think. What's next for Rolly Romero after he gets cleared from this medical injury? Let me know in the comment section. Peace.